Hey guys, okay, so this is going to be books that I would read over and over and over again. So yeah, should have put these in order, but I just don't care. I'm gonna start with Hunger Games. I read the first 3 books. I haven't read the 4th book, but I picked just this one up because to me it would represent the other 2 books as well. The first of the 3 that basically came out and that they made into adaptation. And if you've seen the movie, then you kind of know what it's basically about. And then all the books I'm going to be mentioning, I'm not going to be putting too much description into it, because of most of these I have read. But yeah, it's kind of hard to explain what this one would. Because I read this a long time ago, and then I did try rereading it again, and I thought I finished it, and so that's what you get for using something really small and not sticking out. But basically, it's, how do I put it without spoiling it for people that have not? It's basically about what would it look like if we were put into different sectors, basically, and there would be a big city for basically all the rich folks, and all of us people that are not rich are in the sectors, and we have to fight other people from the sectors, and usually only one person can be the victor of the games. And things changed when Katniss took her sister's place, so I'll just leave it at that. Let's see here. Marley and Me. This was also done into a movie, an adaptation, and it's a touching story, and it's a true story, and yes, I did cry. I won't lie. But basically, it's about John Grogan and his family. Well, first it started out with him and his wife, and then they got Marley, and yeah, it's just.
I love Marley and Me.
I know, right? Even as a young kid, she didn't fully understand anything or even know about this story. She just would hear me talk about it, and she named one of her stuffed animals that she found at Kohl's and refused to put down, so we had to get it for her. And she named it Marley.
Yeah,
so,
right there.
yeah. Well, they can't see it.
Oh.
So, yeah, I recommend this book. 5 out of 5 stars. Really, I wish I could give it more than 5 stars, but, Then we're going to go with Zombie by Darren Shan. Oh, man. Just, yes. I mean, I didn't get scared with this. I was a little upset that it was short, but then I kind of got the whole idea of why, because he put it into different, books and stuff to spread out, and I like how every now and then you'll get a picture throughout the whole book. But basically, it's about this character named B, and through I'm gonna say it again because I've already done a review on this. I thought B was a boy until close to the end of the book, and I was just well, now, because they never said she. They would always, when they were talking about B, they would just say B. And so, but based in London, they didn't think anything would happen where they live, but it did. Zombies took over. Yeah, I can't give away the story if you haven't Beastly. Oh, I read this, like, my daughter was in, I think, either kindergarten. Yeah, kindergarten. And I read this, I seen the movie, and I fell in love with it, and basically it has to do with, like, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, and yeah, that's just how I'm going to put it. So, okay, well, basically it's about this guy, and I'm not going to give characters' names away with this one. And he's rich. His dad's like a well-known like news anchor, very popular. They live in a nice, basically a penthouse type apartment. And anyways, he thought he was high and mighty. Anyway, he picked with the wrong person. She set a curse on him, causing him to be ugly, have these tattoos all over from head to toe. His hair was gone, and he had all these scars. And he had a year to to find someone willing to fall in love with him for the way he looked. And oish. Yes. 5 out of 5 stars. I've done a review on this one too, The Girl Who Drank the Moon. And, phenomenal book. I wish there was another book to go along with it, just so we see how life is after, and see if there's any more, like, drama or whatever, but, yeah. Basically, this town every year gets rid of a baby to the witch they think is evil living in the woods. And the witch herself was always wondering why they were always doing this, but never went to go question them. And, yeah. Till one day, she got this girl, well, this baby, and she accidentally fed her moonlight. And so she had to basically raise this child as her own, being that when you feed somebody moonlight, you're giving them magical powers. We're going to end it there because I have a ton of books. Next is the Twilight series. I know there is, I believe, controversy like going on with her, but I'm not going to judge the books for what she's apparently saying or doing or whatever, but if you, like, a lot of people have read this book, basically, like, this girl, she goes and lives with her dad, and she falls in love with this vampire, but then she also, never mind, I'm just not going to say anything else, because it would be putting, you know, but anyway, there's also wolves in this, and so, yes. Next, and again, another controversial, like, author. I don't know, like I said, and I even asked somebody about it, like, what's going on, like, why is there a lot of people, you know, griping about her, but anyway, the Harry Potter series, and even the Cursed Child, I would reread again. Now, I've seen the movies for both the Fantastic Beasts, and I really want the books badly to go along up there as well. But, yeah. Basically, the whole world was hyped. Almost the whole world was hyped about Harry Potter. Basically about this boy, and his parents died trying to save him, and he was raised by his aunt and uncle who despised of him because they were normal muggle people, and he was a wizard. And then he got his letter to Hogwarts. The end. And then, you know the storyline. Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel. Loved this book. I've done a review on this book, and I love it. Follows the Sanderson sisters, and that's all I'm going to say because there's 2 parts in this book. There's the first part is all about how the story began, Danny and Max and Allison, and then the second part is all about Max and Allison's daughter and her 3 friends and the Sanders sisters, and we're just going to put that out there. Sarah, Winifred, Mary. Ha! I remembered her name. Woo! Okay, let's see which one I want to do. Okay, I'm just going to do Kingdom of the Wicked. I would give this a bazillion stars if I could. I could not put it down. It's basically about, like, witches in Italy. I want to say in Sicily, if I'm correct. Because they talk about how this one person is not Sicilian like they are or whatever. And we're just going to take it as that. And then it's also about demons and the 7 princes of hell. Yeah. Must read. And there's going to be a second book. Yes! So, yeah. I would definitely reread this again. And depending on when the second book is going to be released, and I'm hoping 2021, maybe, late in the fall. Winter. But if it's any further out, I'm going to reread this and, pick myself back up to speed. But I don't think I'll ever forget the whole story.
That book actually sounds interesting.
You would love this. You would. Uprooted. Yes. Like I said in my videos before, starts out a little slow, but then it's trying to pick you up to speed and whatnot. But, yeah, hate how it ended. Basically, there's a character called the Dragon. He's not okay, I'm just going to spoil this. He's not a dragon. Okay, that's just his name, what they call him and everything. But yeah, he is not a dragon, I swear. But, basically a wizard, and every 10 years he comes and takes a girl and takes her back to his tower. And yeah, I just hate how this ended. Naomi Novik, second book, please, again, second book. You can't let us be like, what's gonna happen between Agnes and the dragon? But anyways, I'm calling her Agnes because, and I'm going to go back into here. Because basically her name is Agnieszka or whatever. That's how you say her name. Yeah, I'm just not gonna look. And so, which is like Polish for basically Agnes. And so, but yeah, I love the cover. I want to say that's Agnes, and then I want to say that's her friend Cassia. And then I want to say that's the dragon. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I have no clue. But, or that could be one of like the princes that the mother went into the woods. I have no clue, but next, and I read this, like, and I think I mentioned this in like a video or two ago. Warcross, Maria Lou, Marie, I guess, Marie. Player, hunter, hacker, pawn. Basically, it's almost like Ready Player One, but kind of in a different form. And I chose this book cover because I loved the rainbow. The other one was just like blue and like dark blue, black. And I was just like, no, that's boring. So I chose this one, the hard copy. And then I also love the bright blue of the thing. But I loved the dust cover of this. It was amazing. But yeah. It follows this girl whose dad died when she was like not even a teenager, she was like a preteen anyways, and she became a hacker. And she accidentally hacked into the thing to steal this one thing to get the money to pay her rent, and accidentally hacked into and got into the game that was being played. And everybody saw her. Anyway, the owner, the creator of the game wanted her help tracking down somebody that was trying to sabotage his work for the game and everything like that. But that's all I'm going to say, because the rest of it is kind of hard to explain without spoiling it. But yeah, yes. And I've already read 4 books this month already, and it's what, the 16th?
17th.
17th. Woo! I've read this one. Kingdom of the Wicked. What else was it? Warrior Cat. Into the Wild, right? Into the Wild? Yeah, okay. Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird. And I'm almost done with the Wings of Fire, Lost Air, so that will be 5. And the month's not even over yet. Ah! So that means I would have, after the Wings of Fire is over, which I'm planning on finishing today, I only have 3 more books left. And I'm trying to figure out which one I want to read next. It's a tough one, but we'll have to see what I choose. But if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what books you would read all over again, or even do like a video response and post the link down for the video down below in the comments. Subscribe if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell to stay updated to be notified of when I post videos, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.